What's up, guys? CliffBeats, no script, off the rip. Almost forgot my intro really quick. We got George Carlin again, Death and Dying. Perfect title for this video because I got an announcement to make just before you skip ahead. I totally get it. Really quick, I am going against my word and I have to do something, which is start a Patreon. If you want to know what's going on, issues with YouTube, and I just may be getting removed from this platform. In case you didn't know, I've been struggling trying to watch content, and I'm getting slammed with copyright strikes and videos just being removed. And YouTube has basically turned their back on me at this point. So I had to create a backup plan just in case. Guys, you're more than welcome to go join my Patreon. I hate to charge anybody a damn penny. I'm not here for anybody's money. But I need to have somewhere to put my content and keep this thing going, man. I love the community that we have, and I love you guys, and I want to help these artists continue to share, spread their message and share their music. I know George Carlin isn't a musician, but he might as well be. He's probably the best stand-up comic I've ever heard in my life, and he's also like a philosopher too. It's amazing. So I'd love to see you there. If not, I'll still be uploading to YouTube as well. But if you want more like exclusive content where I'm not being censored and stuff, you can watch the videos uncensored. That'll be going over to Patreon. Otherwise, I'll still be right here doing the same damn thing until they take me off. I'm just saying this just in case one day I randomly disappear. I'm saying this at the beginning of each one of my videos, so everybody who watches my content knows what's going on. Anyways, if you skip ahead, then it doesn't matter at all. We're checking this out fast to see what we're going for a ride. It's George Carlin time. Do me a favor, please go to George Carlin official YouTube channel. Throw them a like, go subscribe. I know he passed away, but still it doesn't hurt to help out. All right, guys, let's go. Death and Dying. I wonder what he has to say about this.
You're all going to die.
Great. That's how we start.
Didn't mean to remind you of it, but it is on your schedule. Yes, probably won't happen when you want. Usually comes along when you're not expecting. Generally, you have your stamp collection out, you know. Now? No. Just want a little time to put away your hinges, you know. No. There's a time to die, and it's okay, you know. It's really okay. Nobody wants to die. Nobody. Well, you know, most people don't want to die. Nobody wants to die. Boy, if you think being sick is no fun, dying is really a pain in the ass.
Just give me a panic attack.
Nobody wants to die. People don't mind being dead. Being dead is great. But getting dead. Nobody wants to get dead.
I never thought about that. Some people are okay with the idea, but then like actually going through the process of it. Yeah.
So I hope I don't die. I wonder how often we think that, you know? It's just under the surface, isn't it? You go out for the day, going out of your house. I hope I don't die. It would really spoil the circus if I were to die. Geez, I hope I don't die. Comedians don't want to die. It's only a metaphor, but it's so true of all of us. We don't want to die out there. A comic's going to die. I don't want to die. Geez, I was dying out there. I was dying. It was death out there. And it was like a morgue. Oh, I don't want to die. Of course, if the comedian doesn't die, you know, if he succeeds, if he makes you laugh, then he can say, I killed him. I killed him. So it's either me or you.
I love that because when I listen to like Joe Rogan and other people talk, like comedians talk, you know, not doing their routines, they talk about like bombing or killing all the time. That's the terminology they use.
Kill. So it's either me or you know. Just like on the freeway. Yeah, dying shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't be that bad. We're all going to do it. It's one of the few fair things in life. Everybody catches it once. And dying should be fun. There should be some sort of a look ahead. I mean, after all, when you die, you're going to find out where you go. Haven't we been wondering about that a long time? Where the hell do we go? Isn't that the biggest thing we have to wonder about? Where the hell do you go? I don't know. Joe thinks he knows. I know Joe thinks he knows, but Joe don't know. Where do we go? Nobody knows.
He's rapping right now, dude. He's rapping. Joe doesn't know, but he knows where he goes. So he flows and he knows where Joe goes.
Thing we have to wonder about, where the hell do you go? I don't know. Joe thinks he knows. I know Joe thinks he knows, but Joe don't know. Where do we go? Nobody knows. Well, I think sometimes you go where you think you're gonna go. Whatever you think you're gonna do, that's where you're probably gonna go. If you keep saying you're gonna go somewhere, chances are you might go there. You ever hear those guys say, I'm going to hell, don't pray for me?
My dad. That is my dad. He always says I'm riding the short bus. I'm driving the short bus, I'm sorry. Forgive me, but that's what my dad says.
Don't pray for me, I'm going to hell. He is. You go where you want to go. I think when you die, your soul goes to a garage in Buffalo. When Monty Hall dies, he'll go behind door number 4.
Oh.
Where you want to go. No, nobody wants to die. And you know, part of the reason we don't want to die is because of that goddamn funeral. We've seen it. We know how bad news it is. That funeral is no fun. Man, if I don't like other people's funerals, I know I'm not going to like my own. There's no way I can get behind my own funeral. Going to be lying there in a casket. They're going to put me in the box. Going to put me in a convertible with the top down.
A convertible.
No, that's embarrassing, lying there. And everybody's looking at you. You're dead. And they're looking. You're just lying there still. People coming over going. They don't know that you're lying there with short pants on and no back in your jacket. Embarrassed.
That's not true. They put pants on you, right? In a suit? Don't tell me this. If I'm just learning this now, man. Oh, no.
Embarrassed. And sometimes they'll come over, you know, some people, it depends on your religion and so forth, but they do come right over to the casket a lot of times and they'll go like this. And they're silent for a moment. And what they're doing while they're silent is they're subtracting their age from your age.
Oh.
So they get a rough estimate on what they have left. And they get up and they say, don't he look good? Don't he look good? You crazy? He's dead. I know, but he never looked that good.
Isn't it crazy how death is such a morbid topic too? Like you try to discuss it with people and they just want to have nothing to do with it. Oh man, this is stuff us as a society we need to talk more about. Society.
Oh, they say the nicest things about you. They say the nicest things when you die. Your popularity goes straight up when you die. They say the greatest things there are that can be said. They'll even make stuff up if they have to. Well, he was a real asshole, but he meant well, you know?
And what's crazier now, I'm sorry to keep cutting George off, but is now with the attention spans as short as they are, I mean, when you pass away, it's just for a few, besides the ones that, you know, truly love you, that were in your life. I mean, people move on within the next couple of hours. That's the sad part, man.
Meaning asshole. But he meant well, you know? He's a well-meaning asshole. Yes, you get so popular when you die. All the flowers you get, think of the flowers you get when you die. You get more flowers when you die than you got in your whole life. All your flowers arrive at once, too late. The guys will say, oh, yeah, well, you know, Bill is dead. Yeah, poor Bill. Poor Bill is dead, yeah. Poor Dave? Yeah, poor Dave is gone now. Ed? Yeah, poor Ed is gone. Dan? That motherfucker is still alive, isn't he? I wish he would die so I could like him. So wrong. Reincarnation is another aspect of death, and a lot of people will tell you little tales about it. Reincarnation, coming back. A lot of folks are sure of it. They can come.
It's making my hands cold. Oh, I'm so sorry for that. Thank you so much for the subscribe on Twitch. Thank you. My hands are freezing, dude. I'm getting anxious.
Come back. You come back as something, I don't know. Does it seem right to you that it would work? I mean, mathematically, it doesn't seem to work. Because originally on this earth, we only had, well, let's say 6 people. I know we had 2, but it's a controversial number. Let's say at one time there were only 6 of us, about. 6 people, 6 souls. And those 6 people died, and those souls went back to the staging area. And new people were born, and those 6 souls came back. We still only have 6 souls. Now we have 4 billion people claiming to have souls. Where are all these extra souls coming from? Someone is printing up souls. And it lowers their value. The more souls there are, the less they're worth.
It lowers their value.
It would seem.
So that was like in association with like money. That was a comparison there. That was interesting. I didn't think about that.
Well, somebody's got to think of this shit, you know. How about the perfect murder? I've thought sometimes about the perfect murder. You know what you do? You pick up one person by the ankles and you beat another person to death with him. And they both die, and there's no murder weapon.
Oh. I was like, what's he talking about? There's no murder weapon.
What happened here, Sergeant? Looks like a pedestrian accident to me. They must have been moving at quite a clip. Of course, if you should be caught with this perfect murder in progress or even after the fact, if you should be caught, you might wind up in death row. Death row. Wow. That's more than just fun, ain't it? I mean, this cat's there. Death row, man. Oh, well, you got that one meal, but that's not much of a consolation, is it? You get to order a meal. Big deal. Why don't you leave me alone? I'm not hungry, man. They give you that one last meal. I say you could have some fun with that last meal. I mean, if you work it right, they got to give you whatever you want. I mean, short of elephant steak, you know? They don't want to start on a new elephant just for one guy. But they got to give you pretty much what you want. That's part of the humanity of what they're going to do to you. Yeah, you could just order something, you know, like maybe, well, shit, you tell them you can't decide. That's it.
Yeah, decide.
I don't know. I don't know if I want steak or lobster, you know? I mean, I really love them both, and I honestly can't decide. Could they kill you? I don't think they could kill you if you honestly couldn't decide. Lie detector, truth serum, the man honestly doesn't know what he wants. We can't very well kill him. We can't drag him down the last mile screaming, I don't know what I want. You gotta give him a chance, and then well, man lives. Imagine if you worked it out and you kept it going 6 months. Man still alive, can't decide on meal. 3 years, 8 years, and then finally you're an honest person, so you tell them when you do figure it out, and you say, I've decided what I'd like. I think I'll have steak. Okay? How did you want that?
Unfortunately, I don't think it works that way, but that would be funny. Just troll the shit out of them.
Well, my feeling is if you're gonna die, you know, or if you know, hey, die big. Die big. Nobody wants to just pass away. You don't want to be a euphemism, do you? Nobody wants to pass away. You know, Arnie passed away. Oh, really? Yes. Well, I didn't know that. Well, that's the idea. On the other hand, Dave died. Oh, yes, I heard about Dave dying. That's true. I say die big. Give it a shot, man. Go out big. It's your chance. Die big. Work in a few posthumous reflexes for your friends. Give them a show before you go. Entertain and uplift and instruct those you are leaving behind. When you die, give them a few posthumous reflexes. You know, the body does store electricity up. There's a certain storage of electricity, and even a dead body, a corpse, will occasionally go...
Look at his face. That's so...
Dead body, a corpse, will occasionally go...
I like what he's saying here, though. If you're gonna go out big, leave behind something. Honestly, the whole reason I started this channel was because I thought I had cancer, guys. I was 200, I was 205 pounds. I was a bodybuilder at the time, and I lost 50 pounds in 2 weeks, and I had swollen lymph nodes on my liver, and they were too big, and that's kind of where the doctors were leaning. It came back benign, thank God, but I didn't know, so I started making videos on YouTube to leave something behind for my family members, just to be able to watch me or have something to, to at least reflect some of my work that I've done when it comes to breaking down music. That's the whole reason why I even started the channel in the first place, was I wanted to leave something behind, because my music is, you can't find it anywhere. I mean, you can find it, but you won't know that I wrote it, because I'm an industry ghostwriter. I write songs just for a check. So I felt, I guess, some type of guilt, and I wanted to leave something behind. Not guilt. I felt like I wasn't leaving something behind. So I like that he's saying this. Like, if you're going to go out, which we're all going to go out anyway, go out for something. Be remembered for something. And that's why I love doing this channel, is because I hope I'm helping people each and every day. And if this channel still stays up, I hope my videos stick around long after I'm gone, to hear somebody say that I'm here for you and you're not alone. That's what I want.
And I say, if you have that potential after you're dead, use it properly. Pre-program. Before you die, pre-program some posthumous reflexes that will be entertaining to those you've left behind. Do something to capture their imagination. Roll over on the autopsy table.
Oh, no. No.
Cross your legs, scratch your balls, do something. Now, the only reason that I even suggest that you have a choice about what you can do at the moment of death is a very little known and very little understood part of the death process called the 2-minute warning. Many people are not aware of it at all. The 2-minute warning, just as in football. 2 minutes before you die, you receive an audible warning.
2 minutes, get your shit together.
The reason we don't know about it is because the only people who hear it die. And I don't think we'd believe someone anyway if he told us he received his 2-minute warning, would you? Some asshole on the bus?
Hey, I just got my 2-minute warning.
You'd think it was a coach out on the town, you know? But no, the 2-minute warning does arrive. And I say use that time to entertain, to leave something behind. Do something with the 2 minutes. Hey, if nothing else, give a speech. Little 2-minute speech. We can all give a little 2-minute speech. Just pick some subject you're very fond of and talk about it for 2 minutes. I mean, tell them. It's your last chance to tell them anything. So tell them, got 2 minutes, and I mean, wax eloquent, rise, bring it to the rafters, and then at the moment of the end, you say, if this is not the truth, may God strike me dead.
Wow. So it's not the truth. So, hold on. So, if this is not the truth, then so he is telling the truth. So, if this is not the truth, then God strike me dead. So, this is the truth. That was cheating. Sorry, I'm sitting there thinking his movements when he's telling his jokes, his timing, his movements, it's just so slick. Something about it, I can't put my fingers on it. Put my finger on it. Man, this got me thinking about a lot of stuff with life, and I like how he came back around at the end to say leave something behind, because at the end of the day, all we have are memories and, whatever we leave behind. Life is crazy, man. It feels long, but it's short. But guys, thanks for watching with me. I appreciate it. George killed it. No pun intended, but he did. He did an amazing job. Thank you for the request, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you go like and go subscribe to the artist. That means the world to me. Like I said, I'd love to see you over on Patreon. I'm going to be uploading there as well, continuing with YouTube, but it'll be more exclusive content on Patreon where I'm not being censored. I want to block out the video. I'll be able to curse. I'll be able to talk more instead of just, playing by the rules here, which drive me absolutely nuts. But I'm going to get going. I got to take my ass to work. I've been up since 3 in the morning fighting for this channel. So I'm going to get going. Thank you for watching. It means the world to me, guys. You don't understand how much you mean to me. Thank you for everything. Thank you for introducing me to George Carlin. Thank you for watching with me. I wouldn't have this channel if it wasn't for you or amazing artists like George Carlin. So thank you. Make sure you go subscribe to the artist. I'd love to have you. Hit like, go subscribe. It's on to the next one. What do I have to see? What is going to blow my mind? Comment down below. If you feel like you've been commenting a lot and I haven't gotten to it yet, just be patient. I'm going to. I promise you. And if not on YouTube, depending on how this goes here, because I'm asking them to take me to court, I'll be on Patreon. I'll be on TikTok. I'll be on Instagram. I'll be posting content everywhere that I go. So I love you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for watching. And yeah. Oh, anybody who's dealing with anxiety, depression, panic attacks, PTSD, addiction, please reach out to me as well. Instagram's down below. Make a fake account. I don't care. If you just need someone to talk to, reach out to me. If you're not comfortable with that, my Discord is also up and running. You're more than welcome to hit somebody up on there. Everybody sharing, comedic routines, freestyling, beat making, a bunch of creative minds. Also, people dealing with mental health issues. Just everybody supporting one another, and that's what I love most about this, and that's why I'm not letting it go, and I'm going to fight for it until they strip me away from it. But they can't, because I'm going to take it somewhere else if I have to. But I love you. Thanks for watching. Follow me to the next one. CliffBeats out.